It has been an incredible week of respect everywhere. Thank you to everyone who has joined this online celebration of safety and inclusion for LGBTQ students. The pandemic has wreaked havoc in education, closing schools and isolating students. And the current chaos is just the cover our opponents need to try to undo decades of hard-won progress. Secretary of Education Betsy DeVos has already funneled more than $500 million in coronavirus relief funds to private and religious schools that can discriminate against LGBTQ people. But resilient LGBTQ students, dedicated educators, and the entire GLSEN community have responded powerfully, sustaining vital connections online, working with districts to make online learning as safe, accessible, and responsive as possible, lifting up the LGBTQ students at the core of our work, and pushing back against DeVos and others who would roll back our gains. Student advocates are flourishing online, convening virtual GSAs and making their voices heard. The Day of Silence, GLSEN's biggest student-led call to action, went online immediately this spring. Nearly 5,000 students participated in the national Breaking the Silence rally that ended the day, while the event as a whole engaged hundreds of thousands of supporters across all channels. We're also making sure that that kind of incredible energy is connected to crucial ways for our LGBTQ and allied students to make an even bigger difference. Their lives are at stake in the upcoming election, and with your support, GLSEN can help them to shape our future by ensuring that they register to vote. During the Day of Silence, GLSEN launched our new voter registration drive called Break the Silence, Your Vote, Your Voice. The campaign has already reached millions, thanks to the collective power of our partners and celebrity supporters such as Kerry Washington, Keenan Lonsdale, Lucy Hale, and others. LGBTQ students are among the most active advocates of their entire generation, and we must ensure that they are able to become voters as they turn 18. You can find out more at glsen.org/vote. The far right is taking advantage of this pandemic, targeting trans students across the country with nearly 40 hateful bills, and undermining more than a decade of progress on school safety and bullying prevention. Our advocacy team has mobilized to make sure that the health and welfare of LGBTQ students are included in COVID relief funding in education. We're meeting with state education authorities to keep the needs of the most vulnerable LGBTQ students front and center. And we're actively fighting laws like the horrifying and viciously intrusive new anti-trans legislation in Idaho. In the midst of all this, we are so heartened by the support all of you have shown GLSEN. Maybe you donated because you're a huge Charlie Carver fan, or because watching Jennifer Beals on the L Word was the first time you'd seen your story represented on screen. Maybe Kaylin Allen brought you a moment of joy or optimism. Ben Platt's voice helped ease your mind during a moment of isolation. Or you were moved by the story of Trey Robinson, our Educator of the Year, or inspired by the Rainbow Royales, our GSA of the Year. Perhaps you were motivated by one of our incredible celebrity allies like Julia Roberts, Ellen Pompeo, or Connor Franta, who introduced you to GLSEN for the first time. Whatever the reason, thank you for becoming part of this GLSEN community. And of course, thank you again to our incredible sponsors, Hollister, Jim Parsons, and Todd Spiewak, Ascena Retail Group, Michelle Mercure and David Deckman, Ryan Pedlow and Cameron Kessel, Wells Fargo, and all of our other sponsors.
Thank you to the amazing partners NBA Cares, Target, and Two Creeks Capital for helping make GLSEN Respect Everywhere possible.
And thank you to Hollister for partnering with GLSEN for Respect Everywhere and for creating a Pride line to support GLSEN through June.
I'm thrilled to announce that Respect Everywhere has raised $600,000. Every dollar that you give to GLSEN moves us towards safer, more inclusive education for all students. And if you're a Leslie Jordan fan, I wanted to let you know about a special opportunity. Leslie has created a limited edition t-shirt, and the proceeds from every shirt will go directly to GLSEN. Leslie's also offering an opportunity to win a virtual hangout with him just for donating $10 to GLSEN. Head on over to the Prizeo link on your screen for all the details. If you haven't given yet, it's never too late.
To support GLSEN,
text RESPECT. I know Aretha taught you how to spell that.
RESPECT.
RESPECT.
To 31996.
Or the number on your screen, which should be the same thing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for supporting GLSEN and Respect Everywhere.